What's up, people? I have light problems, but I found maybe a solution. This is what we use in our closet, our Harry Potter room. We call it that because it looks a lot like the room where Harry Potter eh, slept at the Dursleys or whatever their names were. So it's got an automatic goo sensor, right? You open the door and it goes like this. Wow! So you can also just turn it on. So I'm gonna put it over here like this on top of some Nintendo NES carts. And okay, now that's really bright. It's shining right in my face. So maybe I can make it a little less irritating for me. No, okay, I'll just try not to notice it. So I'm wearing not long sleeves. It's exciting. That's still a little dark. Happy Valentine's Day. It's February 14th in Japan. If I lean back, there's a good light. Ugh. And it feels like the first day of spring. I woke up this morning. I got up and I looked outside. It was blue skies. Opened the windows and it wasn't cold. So I opened all the windows and it was great. All day long, fresh air circulating, which is really good. We like fresh air. What happened? I don't know. It's boring. Stuff. Today was a day. It was a day off, which is rare for me these days. I sent 2 packages. I also recently sent 2 or 3. I don't remember. So yeah, there are a couple people, Mark Horsborough and Tootie UK, who've been waiting like a year. I think Tootie longer for me to send them something. The good news about that is their boxes of stuff are growing and like actually increasing in number. But yeah, I mean, I gotta send the stuff, and I suck. Like I'm a poor excuse for a human being, and it's gonna. I actually was gonna try and do it today, but I just ran out of time. So tomorrow, hopefully. But I'm not making any promises because I've said before I think I'm gonna send it tomorrow, and then stuff comes up. It's horrible. Anyway, I did send 2. How? I sent 2 today. One was Jim. I don't know if I'm supposed to say his name. I think it's okay because he's on Facebook. Anyway, I didn't say his name. It's Jim. I guess I'll edit that out. Crow! Yes! I bought stuff. I guess this is going to be mostly a pickup video slash, I don't know, talking about stuff. I'm not dead. If you try really hard, you can kind of see messiness around me because it's very much, again, a work in process, but I'm able to be here and make this video. I don't know why, but I got on a kind of a went on a scotch buying binge, and I bought good scotch pretty much only, but 2 problems. One is, I think all but 1 or 2 of them are similar in taste. I think a lot of them are Isla single malts, and they're going to be a bit different, but I don't have a discerning enough tongue to figure that stuff out. But anywho, right now I'm working on this. I wanted to sort of compare them all, but once you open the bottle, you kind of need to drink it because there's a whole oxidation thing that happens. You got the air in the scotch, and that's actually sad too. I wish I could just buy a whole bunch of little bottles because I want them to taste like they taste when they're new. Whatever. Yeah, so this is what I'm working on right now. This is, I guess it's called Lagavulin. I don't know how to say it properly. It's a 16-year, like I said, Isla single malt. And it says, Loch water rushing over rocky fall. Should I read it like Shrek? No, because I don't want to offend Mark or Shrek. Loch water rushing over rocky falls, barley malted over moorland peat. Slow distillation and long maturation in oak casks all help us to shape Lagavulin's robust and smoky character. Time, say the islanders, takes out the fire but leaves in the warmth. Leaves in the smoke, too. But if you like a smoky whiskey, you're going to like this. It's smoky. And I don't have a smell glass, but I do have this Jameson. I know, Irish whiskey glass and a scotch. There's got to be some kind of like a, I don't know, penalty involved here. So I'm just gonna pour this in the glass and continue on. Still got quite a lot left. You want some? Come on over. Be happy to share. That's what the bottle looks like. It's not like a stupidly expensive scotch, but it ain't cheap when you think about, like, I could buy a bottle of vodka for about 1/5, decent vodka, about 1/5 what I paid for this. So 2 fingers ish. thing about a two-finger pour is it really doesn't take into account the circumference or the radius or the diameter of the glass, right? So with this glass, it's, about what I think a two-finger pour is supposed to be. But what if the glass is like this big around? You pour a two-finger pour, it's twice as much. And what if you have really big fingers, which I kind of do? They're not massive, but they're not small either. Anyway, cheers. Smoky! I've been watching Scotch reviews. Man, I've decided Scotch is like, and this isn't a video about Scotch, sorry. But I've decided that Scotch is like, is this recording? Yes. That it's like poetry or art. Well, like paintings and stuff. I don't understand poetry, and I don't understand art, and most of the time I don't try. Once in a while, a painting or a poem will reach out and grab me, and it has like an emotional effect, and I feel something. But a lot of times I just say, what? Why? And I like this. But part of the reason I like it is because I think that I should like it. And I'm just going to be open about that. I feel like I'm learning to like it. It's an acquired taste kind of thing. But I definitely do like it. But I watch some of these reviews and some of the people who really know what they're talking about. I can't remember their names, but just watching. And it's like, and then this. Mmm. Mmm. I taste the ocean mixed with seashells and dog hair, cherries, a faint hint of car exhaust, no, diesel engine exhaust. The aftertaste it's totally different. It's like chamomile tea mixed with bitter chocolate in a rusty barrel. I need to try some more. Where are you getting this? I don't know. Half the stuff they say they can taste, what does that even taste like? I don't know. What I'm going to say is, it's a flavor adventure. There's a lot of stuff happening with this Scotch, especially compared to some of the other ones I've been drinking. It really is one of those things that where, I put it in my mouth and I'm kind of like, oh, okay, there's that. But I couldn't describe it, But it's fun, and I like sipping, taking my time. So anyway, enough about Scotch. Sorry. So I bought a bunch of stuff. What's new, right? I've been fed up with Amazon lately because they keep sending me stuff that's like damaged, and I feel like maybe they do that when they send internationally, because what are the chances I'm going to bother returning it, So the stuff that's clearly been damaged before it was put in the box, like the international shipments are from a separate pile, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's true, but I've had kind of bad luck. Nothing horrible, but I mean just little things like for collectability purposes. Just, yeah, I won't even bother, but just like little dings and stuff and things that are meant to be new. But let me just show some of the things that I've ordered that have come. And then today I went to send the packages, and then I had to go and swap bicycles because I left mine parked overnight because it was raining. And then I paid my phone bill, one of the few bills that isn't like automatically deducted or whatever yet. I don't know why. Then I took my bicycle to get it fixed, and then I went to a game store, and then what did I do? I ate dinner, which was udon. I ate udon, and katsudon udon is like thick noodles with a really, in my case at least, mild soup. And katsudon, which is, I can't talk. It's fried pork cutlet with egg and a sweet sauce over rice. And they were both just okay, but it was really cheap. And it was like this big old restaurant, for Japan anyway. but super local, like family style. It reminded me a lot of Taiwan. You walk in there and it's like there's the mom sitting there doing whatever, and she says, "Welcome to our store." No one's there, and she yells into the back, "Hey, we've got a customer!" And her daughter's like doing her homework in the back, and you can see her kicking her legs. And it's like, "Oh, this is good. I'm happy to support them." But I guess I must have got there right at opening, which is I guess 5, so that's why. Seriously, 10 minutes I haven't shown anything gamey, unless this scotch is gamey. Not finding any gaminess in there. So I may or may not do a video on this later. I haven't opened it yet, but I bought this. And again, light issues. 8-bit music power. It is a Famicom cart with obviously 8-bit music on it. And you can see on the back, maybe you can see, I can see on the back, I don't know if you can. Yeah, it's got some neat stuff happening. But since I haven't opened or played around with it yet, can't say much else other than I thought, well, that's a neat concept. It was more than I think it should have been price-wise, but I felt like I needed to have it and to support the idea of doing stuff like this. That's pretty neat. So yeah, and then I didn't show this. I bought this. I started playing it on the Vita, and I did like it, but it's been so long, and I didn't finish it. It's been so long since I played it. I'm going to have to start over anyway, so I might as well start over on, seriously, light. Oh, there we go. It's a little better. On the PS4. And I need to start just playing my PS4. Because I have so many stinking PS4 games. And I haven't started a lot of them because I'm like, well, maybe I'll play it on the PC. Whatever. I just need to play them. 1080p is good enough for now. So yeah. I mentioned this, I think, only on Facebook, but this is one I've been really looking forward to. It actually has Borderlands 2 in it at the moment because the game itself is in my Vita. Darius Burst Chronicles Saviors, a physical one, right? You can download it on the PS4 and on Steam. I don't know if anywhere else. But this is the physical copy, and the cool thing about it is, yeah, it's handheld, but you can pop it into a PS Vita TV and play on your TV. However, unless you know some like tricks or you rewire a controller, the Vita only works with a PS3. Maybe it works with a PS4 controller. I'm not even sure. But my arcade sticks don't work. And that's kind of dumb because it's a shoot 'em up, and I want to use an arcade stick on my shoot 'em up. So if somebody knows how to use an arcade stick with a PS Vita TV easily, let me know, or whatever. But still, even without that, so glad this came out physical copy. And I don't know if it came out outside of Japan. If there's a Western version with English on the spine, I might be tempted to get that at some point because I'm me. Seriously, how many physical copies of shoot 'em ups are there for the PS Vita? This many. Maybe. Unlike the PSP, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, spoilers! And also, another thing I haven't opened yet, because I'm always like in the middle of some project, whether it be packages or proofreading work or my other job, or, you know, I spent hours cleaning the house this morning. I don't know, I had energy stuff. Drinking scotch, that's a project. I bought the soundtrack. Because again, man, when shoot 'em ups happen, and you know, their new releases, I'm trying to support the developers in any way I can, really. And so I have the soundtrack and the this and the that and the yay. So good stuff. And Orchard Music, you don't even exist. I don't think there's such a thing as Orchard Music, but I'm sick and tired of getting claims for copyright infringement on my videos that use royalty-free music. I swear what they've done is they've found every royalty-free music site and or CD/download album, and they've just entered it in so that when it gets played through, it comes up, ping, oh, this belongs to Orchard Music. Well, I'm tired of it. So when I remember to do it, I'm like, boop, 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 boop. P.S. Tell Orchard Music to take a flying something. Orchard Music, whatever. It's some guy named Bob in his basement. Although probably now he's got a nice place. At least he moved out of his basement, doesn't live with his parents anymore. So that's one good thing. Bob, good on you. Now stop while you're ahead. Go plant an orchard or something. Just stop. It's not like it makes a difference. I don't make a lot of money, you know what I mean? But it's just irritating because it's just fake. It's false. I bought this for the PS3. Ooh, it's PlayStation Move compatible. Woohoo! Woohoo! It's the Killzone trilogy. I have all the Killzone games, including the ones for the Vita and the PSP. However, this includes... Where's that thing that I want to read? Killzone, the original, remastered in HD with trophy support. So, I thought that was something that I needed on my shelf. This game I enjoyed far more than I probably should have. So I, for the third time I bought it. I bought it on the PS3, loved it, wanted to try it on the PS4. Borrowed it on the PS4, loved it so much I had to own it. Bought it on the PS4. Then I gave it to a friend because I wanted this version. And now I have it. This is the complete edition. So there's a bit more game for me to play. And I'm probably going to do that. Probably is a strong word. Maybe before the new one, which is coming soon. I think it's called Far Cry. I forgot. Primal? Maybe? But with this one, I've become a Far Cry fan. So I'm wanting to play it. But I also want to play some other stuff, and it's there on my shelf. And you know what I don't want to play anymore? This. I don't like it. I don't understand why it gets... I mean, I guess maybe it's okay, but I just was bored. I'm sorry. Maybe if you really love Mad Max more than I do, because again, with even the movie, again, maybe not again. The first movie, I don't know. It's like scotch, I guess. I didn't know how to taste it properly, or art, or poetry. It's just not... I don't think it went over my head, but sure, it went over my head. Let's just say it went over my head. Probably did go over my head, actually. Take that back. But I feel like I should give it a little more time. I played it for like an hour, maybe. And I just felt like... I don't like where this is going. It just feels like it's going to drag on and on and on. And it's kind of predictable. And it's not like you see a huge amount of variety in the terrain. But again, what do I know, right? I've only played it for a short amount of time. These are just my initial impressions. Some people have said the world they do a really good job of, I don't know, making it feel like a barren wasteland. Cool, but I don't know. I need to give it some more time, but so far I'm kind of eh. Especially when I've got Fallout 4 and Just Cry. No, there is no Just. That's like Far Cry and Just Cause. That would be cool. Just Cause 3. I really want to play those two games. I could go on and on. Anyway, the ones I just showed. Right, so let's show something that's not really game stuff, just quickly. I went to the 100 yen store to buy stuff for my bicycle, because I took the... What am I trying to say? The combination lock off the one bike, because I had two. I keep one for guests. My cousin's probably going to come visit soon, so cool. I hope he remembers how to ride a bicycle. Anyway, yeah, so I need the combination. It's it's 80 cents, $1, whatever. So I got that, and then I bought this because who cares, right? Another 80 cents. You stick them on your wheels, and then you're safer at night, which safety is good. We like that. And I bought this cup ramen. It's Tantan Men, which I have no idea what that would be in English. Tantan noodles. Kind of nutty and spicy flavor. I think they use sesame. Basically sesame seeds, sesame oil, and spices with a bit of meat. I like the flavor of the Tantan Men, and that's a good size. I mean, I have a pretty big head, so if you can imagine, it looks like a coffee cup. It's big. It's big. It's this big. So, yeah, again, that was 80 cents. Or whatever, $1. I don't know. I like this Kit Kat a lot. This is dark chocolate Kit Kat. And I carry these around because sometimes I'm so busy with... Or Snickers. Yeah, I know it's not healthy, but hear me out. Or don't, because I don't care. Because the nuts. I'm so busy with work that I don't have time to eat. The other day, I didn't eat anything except for... What did I even eat? Something with like rice and meat, like once, and then the whole day I didn't eat. And I got home and I got in bed and I was like, I didn't eat today. And you would never know by looking at me, but sometimes I'm so busy I either forget to eat or I just don't. So I carry that stuff around so that if I get really hungry, I don't like kill anyone. So yay. What else? Oh, I bought this pen, and this is dumb, but it's just an erasable pen, kind of a high quality one. But they don't use like an eraser. It's some kind of rubber and special ink, so like if you take a pencil eraser to it, it won't come off. You have to use this specially formulated one, and it doesn't really leave eraser bits on the paper. It just kind of rubs it off, and it's clean, which is cool. But I just think it's funny because I remember a few years ago, and maybe I've mentioned this before, but one of my friends, and he's from Canada, lives here in Japan. He's like, dude, you're never going to believe this. Look, check out what I bought today. Japan is so amazing. And he shows me an erasable pen, and I'm like, did you? I might have made a comment about flushing toilets and him not having them growing up. We always had erasable pens as far as I can remember, but anyway, this is friction and it's probably not special for Japan, but I bought it because I use it for my job. Okay, enough of that kind of stuff. What else we got here? Okay, wait a minute. I have another bag of stuff hiding in front of me. Again, sorry it's not brighter, but, you know. Okay, I bought this. Another reason I need to play my PlayStation 4 more. Completely an impulse buy. Well, I say impulse buy. I've been wanting it for a while. Ever since I saw I get to watch American TV commercials once in a while. I was watching American football, and I saw that Taco Bell, I think, was, or maybe someone else, I don't know, was doing a thing where, like, you buy whatever, and you can be entered in a drawing to win a gold PS4. I thought that was kind of cool. And then they came out with this, a gold controller. And I don't know why, but I just felt like I needed to have that in my life. I've got a gold controller for the PS2 and a gold controller for the Wii. So clearly, actually 3 gold controllers for the Wii. I need a gold controller for the PS4. Duh. I have a gold controller for the Xbox 360. I should do a video about all my gold controllers. My gold controller collection. Yes! Yes, I need more collections. Okay, what else? This was $5. $4, whatever. This is a USB cable, as it says right on the box for the PS3. Because I've got my PS3 hooked up here. I've got it downstairs. I've got one in the bedroom, but it's not hooked up at the moment. And then I use it for something. I think my headphones or something needs this. What is it? Not a micro USB, but a mini USB, whatever it's called. Yeah, mini. Type A, mini B. It's kind of old school, but anyway. I was looking all over for one last night. I saw it at the store, $4, and I don't just buy it. Then my wife and I have been talking about this, and I reckon there are cheaper solutions, but yeah. This, we wanted this like for when we travel, because she worries about the cats all the time, and I worry more about my house than the cats, like what are the cats doing to it, but it's alright. Anyway, this is supposedly 7,000 yen retail, but they sold it for 5,000 yen, so I bought it, maybe like a fool. There's the price tag. And it is Smaho de Wuchi. What's it called? Kyuwochi. It's made by IO Data, so they're decent. Why am I putting the sticker back? Whatever. It's essentially, I believe it's just one camera, and you can put it wherever in your house. You hook it up to your Wi-Fi, and then you can, wherever you are, assuming you have a data connection, you use this app, and you can, it's like a nanny camera kind of thing, right? Whatever. I'm not trying to hide it in stuffed animals. Okay. I just wanted to watch our cats, mainly when we're gone. That's probably all we would do with it. I can't imagine anything else to do. Okay, I can imagine. Okay, get your mind out of the gutter. Now, am I talking to myself or you? You be the judge. All right. Is that all that? I hope you're excited and enjoying this because it's already 23 minutes. Okay, let's go through the games. There are quite a few, so I won't spend too much time on them. I don't know if the prices are still on them or not. I haven't even checked them. They are. Wow, I don't know if I should even tell you. Whatever. This is Bloody Roar 4 by Hudson on the PS2. It was 780 yen. Not even $7. But I bought a bunch of stuff, so I told them just to get it all ready while I was shopping, and I found some more stuff. So this disc is in good shape. Yay for that. And here it is. Okay, I need a place to stack these. So you get out of the way. Yay. Alright. Next. What is this? Okay, this game, I feel like I read about it, heard about it, something. It's called Space Fishermen. Fishermen. And it looks wild and wacky. And it appears to be a Sony game. I don't see any other names on it, developer-wise. So, yeah. And I like the graphics. Sorry that it's not more clear. And it was 280 yen. So I don't know, $2 or something like that. 250, I don't know. Next, also 280 yen. Soul Reaver 2. Now these are Japanese games. A lot of them, maybe all of them, I don't know, won't have English. But I don't know. It's fun. I mean, for especially 280 yen, $2.50, whatever, to mess around with them and just to have them on the shelf and be able to pull them down and mess them. This one I took a chance on, and I'm afraid that I'm probably going to regret it. I don't know anything about it, but I like to pick up 2D fighters because, especially from the 6th generation on, I want to say, maybe the 5th, I don't know. Like, even their bad ones, I still enjoy to some degree. I mean, especially for pick up and play, which is mostly what I do. I don't know if that's true. I do a lot of that because I have a short attention span and I get distracted easily. What was I talking about? But as I look at this, I'm thinking all of the characters look like they might be high school girls who are well endowed. And that's not why I bought the game, but whatever. This is Shining Dragon, and I don't know anything about it, but I guess I'll find out when I finally put it in. I do have my 60 gig, well, it's now 500 gig PS3 hooked up in here, so I can play PS2 games without too much trouble. So we'll see what that is. This is a game that I want to say this came out also on the N64, so this will be one with better graphics. This is Winback, and there's some kind of something about how this did stealth like Metal Gear Solid before Metal Gear Solid did it, but I don't think that's probably, I don't know, I can't remember. Something about that. Ask Glenn Plant, he knows. Winback. Winback. I can't remember what I've shown you. Winback. Can you win back the time you wasted watching this video? I think not. This one I took a chance on because of it's Capcom, because it was cheap, again, like less than $2.50, and because it has Devil May Cry 3 and Beautiful Joe 2, etc. Videos, probably just like ad videos, I don't know. This is called Meiwaku Seijin, I can't even read it, Panic Meika, and it's Itazura Action, which means like, why can't I remember anything right now? Prank. Itazura is prank, like pulling a prank action game. Itazura Hiro, so he's a prankster, okay? And he's an alien, and what's up with that? I don't know, but I'm actually looking forward to putting that in the machine and seeing what happens. Did I show you the inside? No, I didn't. It's very yellow. Check the back of that disc, because we want that to be nice. Ooh, it's nice. Made in Japan, 2004. Alright. This is Kanji... what the heck is this? Saiyuki Reload Gunlock. Okay. Saiyuki Reload Gunlock. I don't know, but it's another one of those. This one cost me like $4. But again, I like the graphics. It looks to be a 2D fighter, and I wanted to check it out. I think there's like one Guilty Gear game that I still don't have. I'm not sure. And I always think that I'm looking at it, but I'm afraid to buy it because I don't want any more except for the one that I don't have. So I didn't buy any of those. And there are a lot of them. They're everywhere. Best deal on 2D fighters in Japan is Guilty Gear for the PS2. Just whichever one. Except for the expensive one. I don't know. This one doesn't have the price tag on anymore. The one I just took off was just a number. I don't know what that is, but might as well take it off while I'm blabbing on. This is Arcana Heart. There. Arcana Heart. Arcana Heart. Arcana Heart. Yo-ho. Just the PS2 games seemed pretty reasonable for whatever reason. I realize at this store, depending on if I hit traffic lights, you know, or if the railroad crossing goes down or whatever, I can get to this store in like 5 minutes from my house by bicycle. So I suppose I could go more often, because they have been getting in new stuff from time to time. Rumblefish. Stew! I'm supposed to send that Oh, whatever. I'm supposed to send that to Mr. Dude. I don't know if I already did. I can't remember. If I haven't, I've got it for him. Let me know, Stu. I don't remember if I have this, but it was so cheap I bought it anyway. Because I collect these. What are they called? Sega Ages Series 2500. This is Decathlete Collection, so this was on the Saturn, and now it's on the PS2. I think it was $4. I'm curious if it came with the... Oh, it didn't. That's shocking. Yeah. Okay, unintended jump cut. Sorry about that. The first time that's happened, the computer said the import was aborted because of dropped frames. Whatever. I'm back with pink beer, though. It's Valentine's Day. Spring is springing. It's a perfect day to have a beer in a special package. So, I like to mix it up. And, oh well. I wanted to show you this pink beer can because I think it's awesome. And it'll be around for a couple months, I suppose, at least, because of cherry blossom season, which is drawing nigh. Alright, it's just a regular Asahi Super Dry, I think, but in a pink can. And to my mind, that makes it taste better. I think they should just have it in the pink can all the time, maybe. Alright, now I have to find a place to put it. Mad Max, you hold my beer for me, would you? No drinking and driving. So I was talking about, what was I on about then before? I'm sorry, people. Yeah, I was showing this, and it didn't have the Tokuten Raina Noto, which I can't show you because the lighting sucks. Just a little cardboard, sort of like card thing. It wasn't in there, but it might have been marked down because of that. I don't know. It was so cheap. Whatever. And a few more. Okay. This is... I don't know why this was so cheap. Street Fighter EX3. Maybe that's one of the bad Street Fighters, but it was $2. And I'm not sure that I had this, so I took a chance. But it's a Korabo with Arika and Capcom. So there you go. I can't remember if I showed the back. There you go, there you go, there you go. That's what there it goes. Next. Man, did I really buy this? This one I had no clue about, but it was again $2, and I thought, there's no way I have this, and I want to just check it out because it's funky. Apparently, Disney made a movie called Dinosaur. I don't remember that. And this is the game. So it's bound to be horrible, but that might make it fun. Was I just like showing you the top of my head that whole time? I'm sorry. Okay, the fun continues here in Loft Otaku, which now I want to give credit where credit is due for that name because I like it a lot, even if this isn't technically a loft. Maybe I'll put it in here if I remember. But yeah, I like Loft Otaku a lot. That just sounds cool. Because you can't walk into this room and not be like, hello, Otaku. Right? You just can't. I mean, look around. It's, yeah. Otakuville. I don't know what's going on. I just optimized the memory on my computer. There should be plenty of capacity, but storage, whatever. That happened again. I'm sorry. The person who came up with Loft Otaku, Pete. Oh, sure, that's going to show up real well. On a retro trip. I'll read his about to you. So a little shout out to Pete. Hi guys, thanks for checking out my channel. I'm Pete, and as you've probably guessed, I'm on a retro tip. Oh, sorry, not trip, tip. This channel is devoted to collecting and playing video games with a particular love for Sega! I collect for many systems and recently completed my PAL Dreamcast collection. New features include my 10 Facts series and Let's Plays of classic games. So there you go. On Retro Tip, Pete, thank you for Loft Otaku. I think that might stick. That doesn't mean I won't take some other ones, because you know what? Why do I have to have just one name? But that one's one that really stuck out to me. Next, Rabu Smash. Love Smash. It's a tennis game. I don't know much about it. But it was 50 yen. So like 40 cents or something. 42 cents. I don't even know. Try to go faster before the stupid computer tells me something I don't want to know. So I'll save these for last. This is an Uncharted advertisement, but I thought it was kind of neat. I'll show it to my wife so she can read it. She's getting excited for the game. It's going to be like 70 something bucks here new, which is shocking. Alright, I bought this, and I'm hoping this is the right one. There's a Goemon game that I've been wanting, and I really hope this is it, because I paid a bit for this. Not in perfect condition, but I'm actually taking it out of the box. Oh, well this is good. I told him to be careful with the flap, and look at that. It is Ganbare Goemon for the Super Famicom. It's a platformer, and I think this is the one that I've been wanting. There is the manual. Sorry. And it's even got the Hagaki. That's the postcard, survey card, and there's the card. So, yeah, I don't know. I probably maybe overpaid for that, but this store is so close to my house. When I'm not sure about the price, I just tend to say, yeah, screw it, because I want to support businesses that are near me and sell things that I want. You know what I mean? It makes sense, right? Brick and mortar, baby. There's a receipt. Okay. The end of this video is going to be shoot 'em up. So first I'll show you this. F-Zero, and this was $4, and the box is a bit munted, but it's not that bad. It's, it's got a lot of shelfware, basically. But what a great, box. It's got the little comic thing happening on the back there. And even though it's got shelfware, I'll bet, yep, this part isn't, it's a little bit bent in, but, not too bad. And it's the game and the manual. So, yay. Alright, and then the last few things I'm going to show are shoot 'em ups. Now, these two, I didn't overpay for any, but, okay, anyway, these next two, I see often just loose carts of them for $10, even in Japan. And I can find them a bit cheaper than that, but I often see them for $10. And even though these boxes are not in the greatest shape, they're still boxed and I think complete games, and they're shoot 'em ups, and that's my genre, I'm not the most knowledgeable, and I used to know more than I do now, I think, because I kind of took a break from reading about all the stuff and the stuff. Oh, and my pink beer. The beer itself is not pink, the can is pink. So this is Gradius 3. And they don't say Gradius San, they say Gradius 3. I don't really know why that is, but it's got a nicely yellowed inner plastic case, but it's got, the manual. Okay, so yay for that. Full color. I don't know if I can find a good page to show you, but there you go. And, the game, the back is yellowed. That can be swapped out if I ever want to do that. Probably easier just to swap in a better cartridge. But yeah, it was, now I don't remember what I paid for it, but I want to say around $10. Not more than $10. I think this one was, no. Well, no, I don't remember. Let's just call it $10. And that's not a great deal in Japan, but it's not a bad deal. The next one was, I want to say about $5. This is Thunder Spirits. For the Super Famicom as well. Quickly open it up. There's the back of the box. This one's got lots of issues with slowdown. It's still quite a good game, I think. And I think that the Super Famicom shoot 'em up library is a bit underrated because it was just destroyed. This cart's in really good shape though, by the Mega Drive / Genesis, and of course the PC Engine shoot 'em up library. But still, it's good. I mean, you've got R-Type 3. There's a lot of stuff on there. I'm not going to try to think of a bunch of stuff off the top of my head, but there's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of not great stuff. But if we didn't have the Mega Drive and the PC Engine, shoot 'em up libraries, we would probably be talking about how great the Super Famicom shoot 'em up library is. Call me crazy. Now, if you don't count the Sega Nomad or the, wait for it, like the PlayStation downloadable stuff that you can download onto PlayStation Vita or PSP, and you don't count the, what's it called? There's two different ones. Turbo, the PC Engine, portable one. Well, there's actually two different ones. What I'm trying to say is that, well, let's just say one of the best, no screw it, the best portable shoot 'em up collection for games. What am I trying to say? I'm still recording. Yay! It's for the PSP. The PSP, especially when you add on what I just said you had to subtract, that the PSP can play downloadable titles. So you can throw all these PS1 titles on there. And then obviously the PSP ones. And then a lot of games that I forget what they're called, but the really small ones that were cheap. There's some shoot-ups in there. Some shoot-em-ups in there too. These were about $8 each. And there are 3 shoot-em-ups. And one was marked down to like $7. I don't know why. I think there was like a little scratch on the disc or something. But we'll start with the worst. And that is, Cho Aniki. Nantoka Cho Aniki. And I can't remember how to read the first kanji because I'm just, not a very good student of Japanese. So, something Cho Aniki. And I can't remember. I really wish I could remember how to read that. Duh! I'm not going to try to say something because it's just not going to come to me. So, it's this Cho Aniki game. And, how do you read that, stupid? I want to say it's ne, like 0. Whatever. This is like the weird sexual muscle man, strange shoot 'em up series, Cho Aniki, for your PSP. Oh, why can't I read that kanji? I hate that. Oh, it's killing me. Next is one that Keith recently showed in a video that he had imported. Hope he didn't pay too much for it, but whatever. I found it for $8, and I've paid more than this for it in the past because I was trying to complete my PSP shoot 'em up collection. So I'm sure I paid more than this, but this is, I don't remember if that one's been open, plus I don't know where it is right now, so blah, 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 blah. $8, but I mean, wow, this is like minty mint. Minty, minty, minty fresh. It looks like it's never been touched. I'm just, like there aren't any fingerprints or anything on the UMD. It's really nice on the inside. It is Sengoku Ace Episode 3. I guess I showed you that already. It's a horizontal shooter, as is something Cho Aniki. What the heck? Right. They're both kind of weird, actually, but this one's Cho Aniki is weirder than just about any shoot 'em up you could hope to find. And then this one, I want to say this is one of the first ones that came out for the PSP, because I remember getting it really soon after I got my PSP. And on the picture, it's showing, looks like it's showing an original model. But this one, you actually turn your, I don't remember if you have to, but you turn your PSP vertically. You tate your PSP and play this. This is Star Soldier. So as you can see, there's a tateed PSP, and that's pretty neat. And it's not too horrible to play it like that. So there you go. And that's all the crap I bought today, pretty much, besides the pink beer, which I actually showed you that too. So I'm sorry for taking so much of your time if you're still watching. But I haven't done videos like this for a while, and I hadn't gone out looking for stuff like at used game stores for a while. So I thought, might as well, right? So there you go. That's a video from me. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that I didn't ruin it. And, yeah. Cons! Thanks for watching. Did I say that yet? I don't know. But I have a wireless mouse so that I don't have to go like this and try to find the mouse pad. Of course, I just did anyway. Hope you had a nice Valentine's Day. Bye-bye. Okay, fine. So, I maybe mentioned this before too. In Japan, girls give to guys on Valentine's Day, and then on March 14th, the guys give back or just give to girls. So I didn't have to do anything. It was great. My wife's been sick, so she didn't do anything either. But that's okay, because I know she loves me. I don't know why, but I know she does. Bye-bye.